let's go ahead and get started with the first tip. And the first tip is really around just making sure to allow yourself enough time to work and put together the entire grant application. So as context, one of the ways to think about the grant application is that it's essentially asking for an investment in your vision. If you're submitting a federal funded grant, then you're asking for taxpayer money to be invested in your vision. Or if you're submitting to a foundation, then you're asking for private money to be invested. But either way, it is an investment. And the way that you actually demonstrate that you are a worthy investment is through the entire grant application. So you want to make sure that you allow yourself enough time to develop a grant application that tells a clear, concise, and compelling story. And what we've heard from program officers, grant writers, and mentoring organizations is that you really should consider creating a 6 to 9 month timeline with milestones to allow yourself to be able to accomplish that goal. And so in thinking about putting together a timeline, here are some items that you may think about or how you may conceptualize that 9 month time frame. In months 6 through 9, you may address foundational tasks. And we'll talk more about one element that you can address in your foundational tasks in tip number 2. And in months 3 through 6, you may want to consider really focusing on an iterative ideation and writing process. And so for tip number 3, we'll focus in more on how to approach that and accomplish that goal. And then finally, you want to make sure that you're giving enough time for finalization and submission. And tip number 4 is going to provide more context on that piece as well.